Nithyanandam.
Nithyanandam, welcome all to our seventh video.
Yes.
And the topic is again Khumb Mela. So this is our third video on Khumb Mela. Today I will talk about how I was able to convince my mother to come to Khumb Mela. So I traveled, went to her, and I was explaining to her, Ma, it's time that you know Swamiji, please come. This is a free program. You will get time to spend with Swamiji. Know what is Khumb. It is such a religious place, spiritual place where so many people all around the world is coming. So it's like a spiritual journey for you. Together with you get to know new places. Like even for us, traveling to Ujjain was something new, and yeah. So first day when I went to her and I was just talking, she was like very strict, very adamant. No. Too many family responsibility. I'm not going. So like I was discouraged and I got back home, and then I talked to my two Sangha members. They came with me and they convinced her. They were like same age like her, same. They tried to talk to her. She was still not giving in.
Yeah, and also do some healing so that he can taste Swamiji's teaching.
And then third time I went again and again, mom, talking. She was like, no, very seriously. And I was really drained as this, Swamiji, please help me. This is the third time I'm trying. And then at that very moment, I no more could see my mother sitting on that chair. Instead, I saw Swamiji looking at me and smiling. At that very moment, I knew whatever happened, she's coming for sure now. So I just got up and I just say, okay, ma, give me your ID, you're coming. By next week, you'll have your passport and you're traveling the following week. And then she was shocked, like, what happened to me? Why I'm no more bleeding? But she did exactly what I asked her to do, and it went so smoothly. And one of the nice a shocking experience that we all got from her was that when we were doing the third eye initiation, she could easily read. We were still learning alphabets, small letters, or diagram. She could read words. She was like so quickly she catch it. That was like everyone in Sangama would say, "Hey, how come she do it? Like she just got to know Swamiji."
Yeah.
Say yes, but as we say, you don't know how many lives before you know him. It could be that you just met him like these few months, but you never know your connection with him in your previous lives. Yeah.
Yes, there was also another experience that we have. There was a storm that happened during when I was stay at Khumb. So lots of tent around the area was destroyed, but for us there was minimal damage.
There was around 9 people also who lost their lives. But in a campus where around 3,500 people were living, barely there was 2 or 3 people who had some cut and bleeding and had to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
But the infrastructure in itself was not like that much affected.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the most profound experience that I had there was during that moment, that 10 minutes storm with so strong gust of wind coming around, and growling sound and all. I could see the adults so frightened, just going under the table, just sat down, really like, I was like, oh God, what's happening? And then among all that, a little boy, his name is Rishi and he's around in Zardinam with us. He just come, he looking casually walking around and say, one of the lady knows her and say, hey Rishi, come with me, be with me. No ma, I'm looking for my mother. Just a cyclone. And there was no fear at all on him. I mean, seeing a small kid like him being in the presence, he was already in the presence of Swamiji, like his parents are also connected with Swamiji. He had no fear of that. It's not that the kid doesn't understand. As a kid was really, people who were new to Swamiji come, you could see the difference. People who have already spent some time with Swamiji and people who are completely new to Swamiji. But at that time, I felt like really, I found like Vishnu is doing like this. That's the feeling I got, and I say yes, this is how kids should be. And when we are too socialized, look how we are, just trembling under a table. So I could felt that the depth meditation that I couldn't complete in July 2012 because I was pregnant at that time. I was not able to do all meditation by Swamiji. There were several things that I was asked to, rest more because maybe people will cry. There will be so much noise which won't be good for me during pregnancy. So I felt that I always felt that Swamiji I was not able to do my death meditation. Maybe I still have that fear of death and all. And I felt that was my live and direct death meditation, no fear at all.
Yeah.
And when I just came back from home, the way of walking, the way the same 8 hours in office, but the effectiveness in job, the way you interact with people, the way you see life, the clarity, I could see it was another boost. The self-confidence of you, the way you carry yourselves, and then people itself come and say, hey, what happened? How was the experience? And when you share with them, it was really something different.
Yeah, and also at work, we could notice that everything started going smoothly. All the things that was the contract, new scope, so everything got smoothly, and we could enjoy our work. That was very amazing things that we could felt of the Khumb Mela.
So our message is, if you get the chance for the next Khumb Mela, which happen every three years,
Yes, yeah.
so and at 4 different places, just go, enjoy the moment there, see really how it feels to be in that vast people around, completely detached. And if you can stay for some days around the campus or being with a spiritual master, it will be the best spiritual experience that you can have. Yes. So that's it. Welcome. Thank you all. Thank you for listening. So catch you for next video. Bye bye.
Nithyananda.